Hello everyone, welcome back. So, I got this plane for $2. So here's how it went. You may have saw the video I did on my plane took a nosedive, and I showed you the one that I broke a little piece off of it. And I was asking some fellas at work if anyone knew anyone that did TIG welding or MIG welding or brazing to try to fix that piece. Now, I didn't find anyone that did that, but one of the guys brought in a little box of block planes. And he's like, I got a bunch of planes in the car. You want to come take a look? Because I think he does like flea market type things. And in the box was a bunch of block planes. They were all similar to the condition this one's in. And again, I don't collect tools. I collect a lot of stuff, but I don't collect tools. And to be honest with you, I wanted to buy the whole box. I mean, for $2 a piece. I still maybe might buy some more, but this one jumped out at me that I wanted this one. So maybe in the future dang, I got interrupted. Okay, where was I? So I might ask him if he still has any left and take a look closer. I really literally spent like 3 minutes looking at them. We were just on a break, but I might take a look again and see what else he's got in there. But like I said, this one jumped out at me. I like the way that this fit in my hand. And trying to do research on Stanley planes proved to be a little difficult. Some of the so-called experts, they even have problems trying to identify like years they were made and whatnot. But what I did find out is this is a 60 and a half. And the difference between this and the 60 is this, and again, I'm not a tool expert, I'm not a plane expert. I remember the names of the parts when I'm reading it, and then I come to do a video and my mind goes blank. So again, I'm not professing to be any kind of expert on a plane. But this, I think, is the hood. On the 60, it's nickel plated, and on the 60 and a half, it's japanned. And for those of you that don't know what japanning is, there's a certain kind of paint called japanning or Japan paint that they put on, and it's not the same as like regular paint. It kind of has like a thickish kind of texture. You know, it's kind of baked on and stuff. I've seen that before on many tools. So that's the difference. Otherwise, everything else is the same. Now, I'm not going to, this is not going to be a tutorial. You know, I'll put links in the description if I remember to go check out some of these pros. I'm kind of fascinated when these guys restore tools and they look like they were brand new. I kind of just want to clean this up, make it, you know, functional again, and, you know, make it look nice. So I'm going to do a lot of stuff off camera, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'll kind of bring it back and I'll show you. So I already did one thing. Let's see if I can pop this open. Okay, so this way you'll get a good look at this too now. This is I believe, the depth adjustment screw. Now, when I got this screw was totally cocked, and I didn't really know how. Oh, it says, so this says Stanley, made in the USA, and this is nickel plated. I didn't know if this is press fit in there or if it was threaded in there. I had no idea, but I came up with an idea and it worked great. These are 1/4 28 screws, and they fit perfectly on here. So what I did was I screwed these on Okay, got them all lined up. And I clamped this into my vise like this. Now this was cocked. And what I did was, this is a lead hammer. I actually did a video on how I made this. This is a maple handle with a lead head. As you can see, it gets beat up pretty good, but it's not going to mark the surfaces that you're hitting it with, but you get a good strike. So what I did was, I had this all lined up, and I would turn it, and I was hitting it here, hitting it here, hitting it here, hitting it here, until I got it pretty straight. Before I did that, I couldn't even turn it in. It was hitting the bed. I think this is called the bed. So that's how I straightened this out without ruining any threads. My first thought was to heat it up and do it, but most of the problem was down here because I could see a space. So again, I didn't know if it was press fit or if it was screwed in. But either way, I got this pretty straight. All right, so that was the first thing that I did. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up. So I'm going to take it all apart. It's got a 3 here. I'm guessing maybe it was for sale for $3, but I got it for 2. There's some casting marks in here. I think by the way the casting marks are, what they are, they could tell. I'm gonna guess from what I was reading, this could be as old as like 1930. Jamie from Journey North, you'll know. Make a comment down below, buddy. So it doesn't have any pitting, but it does have a lot of surface rust. And this is the Japanning in there. It actually looks pretty good underneath here. And again, surface rust here. I don't feel any pitting. So I think it's going to clean up well. This here too looks, well, I can see the Japanning's all gone over here. And I'm not going to re-Japan it, if that's even a thing. But I probably will paint it. I'll make it look as nice as I can. I know it's not going to be the same thing as Japanning, but hey, it is what it is. I have a lot of experience kind of duplicating paint jobs to get the effect of what it was. So we'll see how I do. I don't see any other markings on here. We do have a 5 and a S1 on here, and then these markings down here, C8A, and I'm not sure if that's an O or a C30, and then underneath here, C322. Those are the only real markings I see. We got some down. I'm sure after I clean it up, I'll find some other things. This looks like a U5. And again, one of the reasons why I like this, it's 6 inches long by, I believe they said, 1.5 inches wide. And actually, as the information I was reading, it was saying something about if it was 1 3/8 inches, it was from a certain year, and then 1.5 inches. Again, like I said, I'm interested in the history of it, but I'm more interested in just kind of cleaning it up and getting it to work again. But like I said, if anyone knows any more information, let me know. There's a little ding right here. That's not going to affect anything. But so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean it up. I'm probably going to use, I have some Super Clean. Thanks, Bruce, from Fab Creations. I'm probably just going to use some Super Clean, and I'm just going to do a general cleanup, and then I'll bring you back when that's done. All right, so I'm impressed with the Super Clean. That worked out great. I mean, look at it's actually in really nice condition. I mean, obviously some of the Japanning, all of it's gone back here. but there's still a lot of it on there. I would guess, if I had to say, well, obviously the bed looks really good, but I would say probably 80%, maybe 75% on this. Again, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to touch it all up. We got a nice chip here, but I'll fix all of that. I'm very, very impressed though. So, I mean, if you check it out, that's in some pretty good condition for, especially if this is from 1930. I mean, it was definitely put up, you know, what do they say? It was rode hard and put up wet. But again, just surface rust. Now I have to make a decision if I want to. I was thinking about soaking it in vinegar with salt to get rid of the rust, and I still think I might do that, or you know, use a mechanical means, just kind of rub it off. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's not terrible. Alright, I have to think about that. But the next step, again, like I said, is going to be to remove this surface rust. So I have to think about that one. Yeah, I'm not feeling any pitting or anything, which is great. And believe it or not, this thing is actually still sharp. I mean, if you see that, it's catching on my nail and shaving my nail. So this iron is really sharp. I bet you this would plane right now. Really fine shavings, but we definitely got to get rid of all the rust. So I'm going to get rid of the rust one way or another, and when I come back, I'll tell you what I did. All right, I'll be back. All right, so I am like blown away at my results. I ended up using the vinegar and the salt. So basically just put it in a container, covered it with white distilled vinegar, added a couple tablespoons, actually probably like 3 teaspoons. I really didn't measure it. I kind of just dumped it in my hand. And I soaked it for 10 hours, okay? Then I didn't do something, and I hope I didn't make a mistake. So let me explain. So I did neutralize it with baking soda after the soak. Oh, I'm so pleased at how it came out. Now, I didn't oil it when I was done. So, might have a little bit of, no, not really. That's whatever the primer was down there. But check this out. I think it came out really, really nice. I mean, the rust, the surface rust just literally rubbed off. And I was right. On this side it says number 60.5. So now it's time to flatten the sole, give it a little cleaning up, and then I'm gonna paint it. I'll tell you what though, as it is, besides back here, the hood back here, this Japanning on here, besides this chip, is spot on. I mean, and I'm trying to see, does the Japanning go over the top here? It looks like it does. But hey, I'm not selling it. I'm restoring it to use myself, so I want to make it look pretty. So again, I'm not going to go over every little step. I'm basically going to put this on my 4x6, 4x36 belt sander. I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to paint it. And I'll bring you back, and I'll do a little wire brushing on these parts. See if I can get some shine going on in there. and I'll bring you back and we'll assemble this thing, and we'll try it out. All right. All right. Check it out, folks. Now, see these little dings here? That's the reason why you need to put your plane away in some type of box or bag or something so you don't get these dings. But I got a nice smooth, again, I didn't go crazy. Got a nice smooth bottom. Touched up. I think it looks pretty good. It matches the Japanning pretty good. Brought it back to life. I'm very pleased with it. This way, it feels nice in the hand. All right, let's test it. Ooh. Little curls. Make a little adjustment here. Let me open up. Nice. Got to play with it, obviously, because I never used it before. Which way do we want this to go? That closes it. We want to go this way. I didn't go crazy sharpening the blade either, but it's pretty sharp. There she goes. Man, it just eats the wood, huh? Woohoo! I'd call that a successful restore, I guess, if you want to call it a restore or rebuild. Again, I didn't go super crazy. I mean, there's still a little couple little dings in it over here. I could have made this a mirror finish, you know, but again, I thought it was in pretty good shape once the rust was removed. But this is a low angle block plane. Make some nice curls. I don't know if I'm going to use this for fat wood or not, but here's a little tip for you. When you store your plane, back off the blade so it's not sticking out the bottom, okay, so you don't ruin it. There you have it. A Stanley model 60.5. We'll call it a sympathetic restoration. Man, I'm pleased with it. Very, very pleased with it. I got to make some kind of box, wooden box or something to put my planes in. I just keep them in cardboard boxes for now, but let me take it apart and show you. And like I said, I didn't go crazy on the blade, but it says right on there, Stanley, made in the USA. I cleaned it up a little bit. Screws looking good. I did try to mimic the, I'm guessing they had some kind of primer underneath here. Gray primer. So I redid that underneath here. I think that pretty much matches what was original. And then the adjustment screw. And just a little heads up for you, I bought another one. Got a problem. I'm not going to start a plane collection, but I did pick up another one. I just had to. I'll feature that one on another video. There you have it, in all its fine shaving glory. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you find a plane, don't be afraid to, you know, take it on. Obviously, some of them are going to be beyond. This one I really feel was relatively easy to do. It was really in good shape underneath. What do they say? Like, it had good bones. You know, and again, if you're going to restore things like this to resell, you have to make sure that you let the buyer know that you know, restored it, that you redid the painting and everything. I'm sure experts out there would look at it and know it was repainted, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to match the Japanning perfectly that was on there. If you were buying it to sell it, you're probably just better off, you know, not even painting it, just leaving whatever Japanning was on there, because that'll probably make it worth more. So, but again, I have no plans on selling this. This is for my personal use, and I wanted to see if I could do it and how it would come out. So again, I'm very, very pleased with it. Works great. Added to the collection, and like I said, I got another one coming, so keep your eyes out for that one. So like always, everyone, I'm going to say it, I'm sending you all much, much love and appreciation. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see you on the next one.